As the NBA season moves into critical moments, the Los Angeles Lakers are continuing their search for ways to strengthen their roster and improve their chances of making a deep run in the Western Conference playoffs. While superstars like LeBron, James, and Anthony Davis give the team a major advantage, the reality is that the frontcourt has been a continuous area of concern for the squad. The Lakers have been struggling to control rebounds, protect the paint, and maintain a consistent defensive presence, particularly in high-intensity and competitive games. In this context, the question arises, who could be the key piece that the Lakers need to address these issues and breathe new life into the team? Currently, while teams in the Eastern Conference are battling for their playoff positions, the Indiana Pacers seem to be facing a similar situation. With a solid overall performance this season and sitting in the 5th spot in the Eastern Conference, the team is nevertheless experiencing significant struggles in one fundamental area: rebounds, with a concerning ranking of 28th in rebounds per game. The Pacers have seen their frontcourt options significantly reduced due to important injuries. The absence of backup centers James Wiseman and Isaiah Jackson has caused a drop in the team's performance on defense and on the boards, which has resulted in a series of close games where the lack of presence in the paint became a critical point. In response to these challenges, the Pacers made a strategic decision to sign center Tony Bradley to a 10-day contract. The expectation was that he could help bolster the defense in the paint and provide more stability to the team, particularly in tight game situations. However, this move has sparked a series of speculations about Bradley's future. Although he was signed by the Pacers to fill a short-term need, the possibility of him shining in Indiana and being picked up by another team shortly after his 10-day contract ends cannot be ruled out, and many basketball fans are starting to wonder, could he be a viable option for the Los Angeles Lakers? Tony Bradley, who was originally drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers in 2017 as the 28th overall pick, has had a career that has taken him through several NBA teams. After his initial stint with the Lakers, Bradley played for the Utah Jazz, Philadelphia 76ers, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Chicago Bulls. During his best season in the NBA, the 2018-2019 campaign, Bradley averaged 5.7 points and 5 rebounds per game, while playing as a supporting center, alongside Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors on the Jazz, in a season that saw the team notch 50 wins. His presence in the paint and ability to protect the rim were highly valued that year, helping the Jazz become one of the league's most solid defensive teams. However, after that season, his trajectory in the NBA began to decline. In 2022-2023, Bradley played only 12 games, averaging just 1.6 points and 0.9 rebounds per game. This drop in his production led many to question his value as an NBA player, especially at a time when basketball is increasingly focused on speed and versatility. Still, Bradley didn't give up on his NBA career. Instead of bowing out, he continued to seek opportunities in smaller leagues, spending time with the Texas Legends and College Park Skyhawks in the G-League. It was in the G League that Bradley began showing signs of recovery. He stood out as a dominant presence in the paint, with solid rebounding numbers that caught the attention of several NBA analysts and teams. For the Lakers, a team that has been looking to reinforce their defense in the paint, this was a signal that Bradley could still have a valuable role in an NBA team, especially one like Los Angeles, which is constantly searching for depth and quick fixes. The fact that Bradley has been playing in the G League also puts him in a favorable position. With the Lakers struggling to find reliable frontcourt options alongside Anthony Davis, bringing Bradley back into the NBA seems like an intelligent move. He could provide valuable depth to the team, offering more versatility and presence in the paint, something the team clearly needs. If Bradley performs well with the Pacers during his 10-day contract, there is a good chance that the Lakers will increase their interest in him. Moreover, the Lakers have a relatively flexible financial situation, meaning they could sign Bradley without overburdening their salary cap. Bradley's 10-day contract with the Pacers could be the perfect opportunity for the Lakers to observe his performance and evaluate whether he would be a good addition to their roster. If he manages to show his worth in Indiana, the Lakers might try to sign him to a longer-term deal, especially if other options on the market are not viable, or if they need a more affordable center to bolster the team during the season. However, the Lakers are not the only team interested in Bradley. If he performs well in the coming games, several other teams may try to acquire him. Bradley's situation is unique in that he has the chance to prove his worth again in the NBA, after a period away from the league's top teams. If he manages to show he still has something to offer, it wouldn't be surprising if other franchises also sought to sign him. However, the chance of returning to the team that originally believed in him, the Lakers, seems like a storybook ending that Lakers fans would love to see. Bradley's next matchup against his former team, the Chicago Bulls, on Sunday, will be a crucial opportunity for him to showcase his skills. If he can stand out and have a strong performance, it could further increase interest in his signing by the Lakers. After all, the Lakers are in a phase where every game matters, and adding a solid supporting piece like Bradley could be the difference maker that the team needs to take their game to the next level. The Lakers have shown they are willing to invest in players who can add quality without overburdening their salary cap, considering that Bradley has the ability to provide a strong presence in the paint and grab rebounds. This could be the perfect fit for the Lakers roster, which is searching to fix its biggest weakness. However, it is important to note that, while Bradley has potential, he would still need to prove himself on a team with high expectations, which could present a challenge for him. Additionally, signing Bradley would bring benefits not only to the defensive side of the team, but also to the rotation. The Lakers have struggled with consistent rotations of centers, and adding Bradley to the mix would give Darvin Ham more flexibility to make tactical changes as needed without losing quality in defense or rebounding. Having Bradley alongside Davis could result in a more robust defense, with the two players dominating the paint. And while Bradley is still focused on the present with the Pacers, it's impossible not to think about what the future holds for him. If he has a successful stint in Indiana, it won't just be the Pacers benefiting. Bradley's future could be much more promising, and the Lakers could be the right team to capitalize on that. For NBA fans, what happens to Tony Bradley will be something worth following, as he could become one of the most intriguing names of this season. The Lakers have had issues with injuries all season, and the frontcourt has not been exempt from this. While LeBron James and Davis have been largely resilient, the team has been forced to rely on inconsistent role players at times. This has shown in their rebounding stats, which rank well below the league's top teams. Bringing in a player like Bradley could offer the Lakers an extra layer of protection and depth when injuries inevitably occur. Additionally, the Lakers coaching staff has been under immense pressure to get more from their current roster. While the team has had flashes of brilliance, particularly in games where James and Davis are firing on all cylinders, they have lacked a reliable third option that can come in and contribute on both ends of the floor. Bradley's ability to protect the rim and help clean up the boards could provide the stability they need when the stars are resting or on off nights. Bradley's experience playing on multiple teams throughout his career could also help him adjust quickly to the Lakers system. Unlike many players who need time to acclimate, Bradley has already been through the challenges of adapting to different roles. His experience with diverse coaching styles and team dynamics might allow him to slot into the Lakers' rotation with minimal disruption. Another potential advantage is Bradley's familiarity with the Western Conference. Having played for the Utah Jazz, he has faced many of the teams that the Lakers are likely to meet in the postseason. This familiarity could prove invaluable in high-pressure playoff scenarios, where knowing the tendencies of opposing players and systems can be a game-changer. With the Pacers potentially shifting their focus toward rebuilding, Bradley might be in a position to secure a long-term deal with a contender. The Lakers could be that team, offering him a platform to prove his worth and potentially play for a championship. After all, not many players get the opportunity to play alongside two superstars like James and Davis, and that could be an enticing factor for Bradley. Moreover, the Lakers front office is well known for its ability to find hidden gems, and Bradley could very well be one of those diamonds in the rough. While many have written him off after his recent struggles, there's a chance that his time with the G League helped him rediscover the skills that once made him an intriguing prospect. If that's the case, the Lakers could capitalize on his rejuvenation and add him to their mix for a fraction of the cost of other potential free agents. The team's current financial situation also plays a significant role in this equation. The Lakers have had to be strategic with their spending, particularly given the massive contracts of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. By signing a player like Bradley to a low-risk, high-reward contract, the Lakers could balance out their roster without jeopardizing their future financial flexibility. As the Pacers look to solidify their playoff position, Bradley will need to demonstrate that he can still contribute at the highest level. His upcoming games will be critical in proving to the Lakers and potentially other teams that he's worthy of a full-time roster spot. If he performs well enough in his short stint, the Lakers might be able to lure him away from the Pacers with an offer that suits both parties. The competition for Bradley's services will be fierce, as more teams recognize his potential value. Especially if he shines in the coming weeks, the market for his talents will heat up. The Lakers will have to act fast if they hope to secure him for the remainder of the season. Given the team's penchant for making savvy moves, this could be one of those rare opportunities where the Lakers find an affordable piece to help them make a deep playoff run. One key factor in the Lakers' favor is their established winning culture. Bradley may have struggled in recent years, but the Lakers are a franchise with a history of resurrecting players' careers. For a player like Bradley, who has faced ups and downs, joining a team with championship aspirations could reignite his passion for the game and push him to perform at his highest level. The fact that Bradley has spent time in the G League may also work in his favor. He's had the opportunity to work on his game in a lower pressure environment, and his performances there could have prepared him to handle the rigors of the NBA once again. His rebounding and rim protection abilities could prove to be the perfect complement to the Lakers' existing defensive assets. The Lakers' season is hanging in the balance, and each decision from here on out is critical. The front court issues have been a glaring weakness, and adding Bradley could help shore up one of the team's most vulnerable spots. The addition of a player who can defend the rim and crash the boards would give the Lakers a much-needed edge over their competitors in the Western Conference. Furthermore, Bradley's presence could provide the team with more options in the closing moments of games. If the Lakers need to go big or protect a lead, having a player who can anchor the defense and grab key rebounds could prove invaluable. This is especially important in the playoffs, where every possession counts, and games are often decided by small margins. Thus, the cycle of uncertainty and speculation continues. Will Tony Bradley be the player that the Lakers so desperately need? The answer might be closer than we think. After all, the Lakers have always sought to seize the opportunities that come their way, and this could be one of those moves that everyone will remember by the end of the season. If you're enjoying this content and want to stay up to date with everything happening in the NBA, especially about the Lakers and their potential new acquisitions, make sure to follow our channel, Lakers News Fan Report. Here, you'll find everything about the NBA's behind the scenes, with in-depth analysis and real-time updates.